Hey guys, welcome back to Freedom Hill. Today it's a special day. We are talking about pizza ovens. Actually, more specifically, we are going to turn this old bread oven into a pizza oven. So let's see how we're gonna do it. This project has been on my mind since when we got this place. I really love the ideas of baking in a pizza oven and making your own pizza, your own bread, your own meat, everything in a stone oven. We had the dilemma if we wanted to build a new pizza oven or if we wanted to restore the old one. And at the end, after looking inside the oven, we realized that actually it's not a bad oven at all. It's pretty big, it's old and it's ancient. It has been used and it has a history. So we decided to renovate it. So let's see what we actually have to do with it. If you look inside the pizza oven, it is amazing. It's incredible. So just from the first look at it, we can see that the brickwork is done pretty well, and it has a slight oval shape, so it's longer than wider. After cleaning it, you can see that the floor has sunk in a little bit. So what we will do, we will try to raise the oven floor a little bit so that first of all it has more thermal mass, and secondly we also have a flatter floors. Also we are going to fill in all the brick gaps around with some refractory mortar or fire mortar, which is basically a kind of mortar that is much more resistant to high temperatures than normal mortar. So these ovens are made to go up to around 500 degrees. So we need something that can withstand that temperature without cracking, without falling. This would be just to have a secondary layer to maybe, if some crack like that one has appeared, we're gonna fill it up with some refractory mortar, and that's gonna help us to keep the temperature in. Another thing, as you can see, this oven has a real, like a U-shaped mouth of the oven. But the idea for a pizza oven would be to have a mouth of the oven with this shape. So this is what we're gonna do. And thirdly, one of the important things is that historically the pizza oven has been lit up and then the smoke would just come out and go up because it rises, the hot air, and it goes up the chimney. The problem is that this involves having a huge extraction bell. It's amazing, but this will take a lot of space. So what we're going to do, we're going to put some bricks like this, and then we're going to fill up all this space in between with some broken glass. That's going to keep the heat inside from the bottom, and it will ensure some insulation from the bottom. Then we're gonna put some sand, so glass, then sand, and then we're going to put one more brick on the top like this, and that will be the height of our new floor. So we are actually removing some height from the bottom of the oven. Pizza ovens are slightly lower and they have a slightly different shape from this, but I believe that by raising the floor of the oven, this will make it much more efficient as a pizza oven. I know this is a lot of information and it might be not so clear, but actually it's pretty simple. So let's get into it. The first thing that we're gonna do, we are going to prepare some refractory mortar, and we're going to fill in the holes in the oven. So that's our mortar there, it has been made. I'm gonna push it inside the oven, and then you're gonna see me climbing inside the oven and fix all those cracks in between the bricks. So I asked Christopher to pass me the camera, but he has told me that he has a headlamp which will be perfect for this job. So I decided that I am not really going to use the spade for putting the cement up. I am going to just use my hands, I guess. This place is full of spiders which have been, what is it called, molting or whatever, like it's full of dead spider things. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can regulate.
Yeah, thank you, Christopher. Thank you, man. I don't know if I'm gonna have a specific strategy, but I believe it's full of spiders already there. So I believe I am just going to use my hands and try to fill it up. So let's see how it goes. You see that small hole in the wall? Alessandro is in there. That's our oven. And Ali is in there. He has been working the whole day in there. He's been putting all the mortar in between the cracks. He's trying to insulate the oven as much as possible. So let's see what he's doing. Ali, how are you doing? Very good. Come in. I'm not sure if this mortar is going to be enough. I bought one package at the beginning. It's not the cheapest one. So I'm going to do my best to make it last. But if not, we're going to have to buy another bag. So how I'm doing it, I'm just filling up all the holes like this, and then eventually when it's done, I'm gonna try to clean it up with some sponge to let the bricks show as much as possible. That's the idea. But anyway, we have to fill up these big gaps so that it gets more efficient eventually. So guys, at the moment it looks like this. I hope that the gray of the cement will come off. If not, it's okay anyway, it will be perfect anyway, but I would love to see some red as well. That looks very beautiful. But this is helping to seal all those cracks, and because we don't want any of the heat to escape. I hope you guys like my style with the light on the head. So I will continue. It's a time-consuming process. I will try to do it as quickly as possible, and I can't wait to get to the next step of the floor making. So basically, we have covered the whole wall with some mortar. We're missing a little bit at the top because we finished the mortar, so we cannot do any more today. But for now, what I'm doing, I'm using a brush like this, and I'm actually brushing off the excess mortar on the top to expose the brick as much as possible. So I want all the cracks in between to be completely full. So that's what I'm doing right now. And this is working really well. I was first thinking to use a sponge, but now I'm gonna use a sponge just to do the finishing touches, but this is actually removing just enough, as much as we want. I'm just here giving emotional support to Alessandro because there is not much I can do. I'm just passing him tools and chatting with him because he's in that hole. It's very dark in there. He has a headlamp. We are very excited about this. One, because we're gonna make pizza next week for sure. And Alessandro is very good at making pizza. But also two, it feels like we are reviving the heart of the house. Finally, there is a fire back in the house, and this is where people used to cook. This is where things were being made. The family will come together in here. So yeah, definitely feels like we're doing something important. Bring back to life this house and this project. Wow, this looks like a horror movie. Hey, how you doing? Dirty, but things are moving, that's good. So today we're doing a very dangerous job. We are stabilizing the wall because as you can see it's a very old wall, it just crumbles down like that. It's made as always of rocks and mud. So what we're doing is that we remove the top part of the oven and we are putting concrete inside, and then we're going to use this concrete beam that is on the floor to support the whole weight of the wall. Because this is a two-story building and we are afraid that this is going to fall down. So yeah, let's do things safely. I just came back to get some materials from the construction shop, and what happened here, I thought they were just going to prep the place and everything came off. They actually are making a good decision. Luckily they are putting a proper cement bar up there so it holds everything, because we are planning on there it goes in, look at that, that's it. We are planning on breaking this arch and remaking it, so that's what supports everything. So Good to see. The safety first, the freedom hill. Safety first. We don't want the house to fall down.
We are following the health and safety regulations.
Like Yarmo says, right?
Yes, thank you, Yarmo.
Usually, to make a good, lucky pizza oven in Italy, they put a horseshoe in it. So I think right now it could be the good time to put it.
Should we put it there?
Does it fit?
Okay, let's stabilize it first and then we put it.
Yeah, okay. Stabilize it.
We are progressing with our oven construction. Here there is Camille and Alessandro working on it. So the concrete beam has been put in place. Now we are much safer destroying this arch, which we're gonna remove to reassemble it, but with a slightly more open mouth and higher. So yeah, I'm really worried though that since the arch is connected to the whole dome inside, we have to be really careful with the vibrations that is not going to make everything else collapse. I think this is the thing we have to be worried about. But once we did that, actually we are in a good position to start making the new arch with our new bricks. So this is gonna be the inner arch, and then we have an outer arch with extraction pipe. But yeah, so yeah. Also, let's limit the power tools and try to do as much as we can by hand. Just a little bit. A little bit of a little bit of power tools, but yeah, the rest. Pika Pika, we cannot live here at Freedom Hill without Pika Pika, guys. I see this one moving a lot. Maybe we should put some cement there.
So the arch has been broken. So I think now this means that everything can come out safely without collapsing.
So, stick or no stick?
Yeah, give me a stick. Let's put it here. So
Wait or no wait? Okay.
No, yeah, we start building with the.
It's a really great idea, this one. Really.
The moment when it's going to break and everything will collapse. Make it collapse.
As usual, things are progressing. We actually had an issue with the camera, so we missed a little part of it. But look at this. So I'll bring you up to date with what happened. So this part of the wall was actually all falling, so we fixed everything with a bit of fireproof mortar. And Giacomo now is starting to put the first arch. So he's going to fill up the first arch. He has to put two bricks, has to be horizontal like this, and then we just go all around. It's gonna go all around, and that's the inner arch. Then we're gonna have an outer arch, which is gonna be the one where the exhaust of the chimney is going to go. And we have two different kinds of bricks. Christopher we call him Michelangelo today, not Chacha anymore. He is cutting our stones. He's a professional. He's doing it better than anybody else here. I don't know if this is standard practice for pizza oven making, but let's see.
This is a brick, by the way.
I think that's it, no?
No, wait.
Slowly. Like Jenga. Are you good at Jenga?
No.
One.
Slowly.
Gently. Doucement.
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 Okay.
And the hammer came down also, Ale.
Hey, not bad. So yesterday we left the oven like this, and today we are starting to make two pillars where we are going to actually rest an extension, which will be this one, this here. Just put this extension here, and then we'll get the mouth of the oven to come out. And then we put some cement with some iron in it to keep it solid and not crack. And then we will create the next arch on top, which is the very important arch, the one that works with the suction of the smoke out. So if it's not done properly, everything will come out. So look at this, this Giacomo's and Rafi's work today. They have been making the columns. They are looking great right now. So we got to the point, so we got the columns up to here. Now we have to put maybe one or two more bricks. We will put this one, which we didn't glue yet. Then we'll put some bricks like that, and then we'll put the marble on top. From the marble, everything needs to go forward, and we have to fill it up with some, well, we put inside the rubble that we took out. Then we put the glass that Giacomo took out of the trash can by literally dumpster diving, and then after that we put some sand and then the bricks, so the fire bricks. So the problem is that we cannot start from the end of the oven and come back this way. This was the first idea. Actually we have to start from here and go forward. So I think it's going to be a really messy job, but I think that I will have to be inside while we fill up everything, and I just start building it up from the front, and I cannot get out until when I'm done. It's going to be pretty difficult actually, also to come out, because I think the level is going to be at this height, so if someone pulls me out, maybe I can come out. Well, let's see. So I believe in myself, so this is what we can do. Now the other question is, do we have enough bricks for doing this? Can you fit 4?
Yeah.
You sure you do it right?
Just right.
Yeah. I love you, little oven. And we are back with the man doing the inside job. Giacomo, he climbed inside the oven again, and Rafi is filling him up with all the sand, ashes and rubber that we took out from the oven. This will make the first layer, then there will be glass, and then there will be some sand, and then finally the bricks on the top. Giacomo is inside the oven with a fan trying to push out the air so the dust gets reduced, and he also has a mask and a headlight. He tried to do it without the mask and it was not a good shape. He was breathing in too much dust, so it's not good. Okay, so Giacomo now, he has a lot of glass inside of this bucket, but probably not enough to fill up everything. But basically he's going to try to fill up half of the oven now with glass, then we're gonna give him some more glass and we're gonna fill up the second half of the oven. Then, this is not a safe job, guys, don't do it at home. Then, what we're going to do, he's going to fill up this part, and then we're going to try to level everything with sand while he's inside. I really hope this is possible. If not, we're gonna be in a funny situation. Remember, also Giacomo is also wearing a 99% protection mask, so he cannot breathe the glass, he cannot breathe anything. So now we're going to break some more glass and give it inside to him. Careful about this one as well.
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
No. No, don't attack me now.
Our pizza oven is finally coming together.
We just put some mortar here on the marble countertop that we're gonna have in the front. We've actually found this piece outside in the garden, and we decided to make it become a very important part, a very important piece of our new home. And then besides that, we started putting the fire bricks. We're not using any mortar. We are using only sand at the bottom, and then we are lightly tapping it. You should usually do this with a rubber mallet, but now I'm doing it with this. So I'm putting like a wet rug here, and then with the mallet I'm just like hitting it and making it go at the right height so everything is smooth and there is no differences in level between one thing and the other.
My name is Giacomo, and I've been trapped in an oven for the past day. Days and nights and meals and everything are blending together. Seconds might be hours, hours might be seconds, days, months. Am I going to survive this? I'm not sure. Some people say they're gonna turn on the fire, and that's the only way I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah. Okay, but let's be serious. Alright, so I am very crumbed up in here, but it's working. It's super dusty. I have a pillow, and the pillow is really, really nice to have in here. I can't feel my knees anymore. But besides that, we are making progress. Let me show you what I'm doing. Those are my feet. The process here is very similar to tiling. So we are putting all the bricks down like this without using any glue. We're putting them directly on the sand, and then down there we have to cut them. So we're just gonna put there the brick, draw the part that we have to cut. I'm gonna pass it outside to those guys living in the light, and I'm just gonna place it. And then using a hammer, I'm just hitting the bricks slowly, a little bit at a time, and getting them to be all leveled and with no grooves in between, so the pizzas are not gonna break when we're gonna make them. So everything is proceeding, and jokes aside, everything is fine in here. Besides the dust, it's very dusty. As you can hear from my nose, I'm completely blocked up because I cannot really breathe in here because of the dust. But besides that, everything is good. So see you in a bit. Okay, and it's around 11 o'clock, and we finally managed to finish the floor of the oven. It was a lot of contortionism and claustrophobia. We stayed there inside there the whole day, and actually a lot of allergies. Yeah, a lot of allergy, a lot of dust, a lot of stuff falling it's not a clean place yet. Really cramped spaces and uncertainties, sharp objects, because obviously we put the glass at the bottom as well, so we have to be careful about that. But look at the result, guys. We did it. It's actually not bad at all. Yeah, maybe slightly slanted, but it's perfect for making a pizza. I think there is no big step or problem that is gonna stop the pizza making process. Actually, I think it will come out very well. I'm really excited to make it work. But it's not finished here. We still need to do the outside arch with the chimney, the extraction chimney coming out of it. So how are we gonna do it? If you look at it, we made an inside arch, and we need to make the outside arch, which will be slightly bigger. So how are we gonna do it? We use the form that we used before, so this metal piece here, and Giacomo connected a swimming noodle on it to make it thicker. So what does this mean? Now we're gonna start building the arch on top of that. We're gonna make a door like this one, but slightly bigger, which will fit inside the first arch, but will not pass through the second arch. So we'll make a perfect seal to close the oven and to keep the temperature in for some kinds of cooking. So guys, let's get bricking. We're finishing this tonight. There is no other way of doing it.
we want to finish it, we want to see it smoking and cooking. So let's get onto it. So it's almost midnight. Giacomo is progressing, but we're feeling tired. Luckily, we have the moral support of our singer of the group, Camila. She's here telling jokes, keeping the morale up, telling us the time.
Guys, I'm exhausted. I don't think I want to finish the oven tonight. So see you tomorrow, because tonight I am destroyed. So bye. It's a new day of freedom here, guys, and I forgot to film it because I was so excited to finish it. And we basically completed the arch, and we put on this amazing rock that we found outside. Now you cannot see it, it's pretty dirty, but it's actually a red rock with like black and white stripes. It looks very nice. We're gonna polish it and probably like shape it a little bit better once it hardens up. But for now, the arch is finished, and this means that we can actually remove the support, and in theory everything should just like not collapse on itself, but support. Every single brick is going to support the next one, and everything is going to wait on the keystone here, and in theory it's not supposed to fall down. So let's see if that happens, okay? There you go.
And it's free.
And that's it.
And we have a pizza oven. Now we just need to clean it. So as you can see, there is this part is where the lid is going to fit. This is the outside arch, and here is where the smoke will go out, here, like that. So it looks like a very good oven. And yes, we couldn't wait. Christopher and Camille really wanted to light a fire, so we made a baby fire in it to see how the suction of the oven is, and it appears to be looking very good. Obviously, we're still missing a pipe that goes up. I mean, we have the pipe here. We have a pipe here, but we're still missing the way to connect it here, because actually it's a bit too inside the wall, so we're gonna have to have a 45 degrees elbow. But look at that. It's almost spiritual, someone would say. And guys, welcome back. It's been a long time since we finished the oven, and we haven't filmed the last parts of it, so I'm gonna show it to you right now, because today is a special day. We're gonna start making some pizzas. We already started the fire. As you can see, we put a pipe that is going up like this, up the chimney. This allows the smoke to go out. You can see that we already have started a fire, and I believe it will take around 2 hours to start to get into in temperature, and you will see. So right now you can see that the smoke, it's really smoking there. Soon when it gets hotter, it's gonna stop being smoky and it gets all black. The walls will become like this kind of color here. And then after that, when we know that the oven is gonna be ready, the black color of the sky of the oven will become all clean and white, more like this. So, and that's when you know that you can cook some pizzas. I am pretty confident that this is gonna be a very good pizza. So see you soon. So guys, we are 2 hours in, and finally the oven looks ready. Look at that beauty there. Looks like a nice hell of fire in there. We have prepared some ingredients. We don't have so many ingredients today, but yeah, let's try to make some pizzas and let's see how this goes. So this is very soft dough, so it's gonna be really easy to stretch it. You don't even need to do anything. Okay, how are we making the first one? With the veggies? Yes. And guys, this is the first pizza that we made in this oven. Guys, look at this beauty. You cannot even get this in a restaurant. This is amazing. This is the best pizza of Malaga. Come and visit us in Freedom Hill, guys. We're gonna make you pizzas whenever you want. Come here. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. It was a long video, I know. I showed you everything from the beginning, how to build a pizza oven. Now we showed you how to make a pizza, and we're gonna make hundreds of thousands of pizzas in this place. So remember, as always, like and subscribe, and see you at the next video.